Hi ladies, I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy, and I hope you're having a really nice day. So on this video, I wanted to share with you some tips on how to live a softer life, how to live a softer life from your feminine energy. Because feminine energy, it's all about living slowly, living softer, and it's about enjoying the present moment. So it's not about being passive at all. I think some people confuse, being feminine and being softer, living softer, with being passive. It's not at all. It's about being active, but it's about being active in a different way. Not by pushing, not by hustling, not by exhausting yourself, not by being on doing mode all day long. That's not what it is. It's about being active, but being active in the way that you show your energy into the world. You show your feminine energy, your feminine essence, so you attract what you want in a magnetic way. And everything that you do, it's done by enjoying, it's done by joy, it's done by happiness, it's done by being fully present in the moment, not just by rushing things when you're doing something and you're already thinking about the next thing to do and you're never in the present moment. That's survival mode. That's not what feminine energy is about. So it's about being active in a soft way, in a way that we enjoy our lives, that we enjoy our days, that we wake up excited. We wake up excited by the day ahead and not feeling overwhelmed with the quantity of things that we have to do. So first tip to live a softer life, it's letting go of the belief that you don't have enough time during the day, because that's a belief that you have when you are in survival mode. And what I mean by survival mode is that you believe that, and sometimes this survival mode is perceived, because there is a real survival mode. That's when you are real in survival, so you are just focusing on surviving. You're focusing on making money, you're focusing on putting food on the table, on having the bills paid, etc. That's your main focus every single day, because you're struggling. That's real survival mode. Perceived survival mode is that when you're not in that state, you are even stable and comfortable in regards to finances, in regards to other things, but you have this perceived idea that if you stop hustling, or you stop being productive, or you slow down, everything will go down. There is doom around the corner, and you get anxious just by thinking about it. That is perceived survival mode. And sometimes it happens when you have been in real survival mode for a long time, and that gets into your nervous system, and activates your nervous system. You're always anxious, but that is real anxiety, and it stays with you. It creates trauma in your body. So that's when you leave real survival mode, and you don't leave your nervous system. It's still in that fight or flight mode. It's still thinking that you are still in that mode. It's still in that energy. So you keep being anxious, you keep feeling anxious. So that's perceived survival mode. And when you are in this perceived survival mode, you believe that you don't have enough time. You have so many things to do, you don't have enough time during the day. And what happens is that time is something neutral. Believe it or not, it is something neutral. It's like money. It is something neutral. That it's us who give the energy to money. It's us who give the energy to time. So when we believe we don't have enough time will go faster. It will go so much faster, because that's what we believe, right? So if we let go of the belief that we don't have enough time, if we start believing, no, I have more than enough time to do everything that I need to do, and plus, and I still have time also to enjoy my days, also to take care of me, also to go for a walk, also to go to the beach, also to go, have a coffee with a friend, whatever you feel like you enjoy doing. You start getting that belief that you have more than enough time, and you will see how time stretches and how you actually start having time for everything. So you have to change this belief, there's not enough time, because that's what happens. That rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, he's always in a rush. I don't have enough time, there's so much to do, blah blah blah. That's that's you in believing that you don't have enough time. When you slow down, then you sit at the table drinking the tea right, which is much more enjoyable. So that's number one tip. Second tip, it's just to slow down. It's just to do things, stop doing things in a rush, because that's masculine energy. Actually, it's when you are, even when you walk, to somewhere, you're walking fast and you're always in a rush. That's also attached to believing that you don't have enough time to do everything. So you're always in a rush. So you have to force yourself to slow down. You have to force yourself to walk slower, speak slower, and do things slower, even if it irritates you in the beginning, because even if it makes you anxious in the beginning, even and sometimes even if you feel like other people are slower irritates you, just do that. Just try it. It's like you tune into a different speed of your life, and things that you have to do. I don't know, when you do breakfast at home, when you're doing the dishes, or whatever it is that you're doing, do it slower. Really slow down. And why doing slower? Because feminine energy is about enjoying the moment. It's enjoying the present moment. It's about enjoying every single thing that you are doing. Because if you feel like, oh, I know, I'm going to do all these things in a rush, because I have 10 things to do and I'm not going to be fully present in any of them. I'm just going to rush through them in order to get that 10 minutes of my day when I'm going to sit on my sofa drinking a coffee, having a coffee. That's the only part of the day you want to enjoy, right? That's those 10 minutes having a coffee, and you didn't enjoy the other 23 hours and 50 minutes. And that's your life. That's your life. That's your lifestyle. It turns into your lifestyle. That's how you're living. Is always rushing, always doing things faster, and it just activates your nervous system as well. So slow down, take your time. And actually, when we start to believe that we have enough time to do everything, and when we start to slowing down, it's just so amazing, because we realize that things still get done. They will still get done, and if you need, this is also a feminine thing. Open up to ask for help. Open up to receive help. Ask help for others to do certain things, or delegate them, or outsource, hire someone, to do certain things. If you have your own business, hire someone to do the tasks that you don't enjoy doing. And that's how you scale your business. It's by having others help you, or ask help for, hire cleaners to clean your house, or to cook meals, or whatever it is. But do that so you have enough time for everything. So that's the second tip. My third tip, actually, this is something. These are all things that I had to learn myself as well, because I was the one rushing everywhere, because I had this belief that I like to have things done. I like to get things done, but I also like to enjoy my days. So which one do I want to choose? Do I want to always live stressed, to always be in masculine energy, rushing, doing, etc., or do I want to truly enjoy my days and enjoy the things I do? And of course, I decided to live from my feminine energy, because that's my essence. That's my truth. That's who I truly am. So it would make and my nervous system calmed down when I took that decision and I started implementing it, because I didn't change overnight. This was things that I had to be conscious of them, and I had to rewire, my brain, implementing different habits and etc. So I could live differently. I could have a different lifestyle. So take your time as well. This is not something you have to rush doing. Oh, I cannot slow down, it's not working. Okay, try again tomorrow. It's tomorrow, it's another day. And even if you cannot do it all day, but do it, a bit by bit, and you'll get there eventually. My third tip to live slower is to prioritize. Because we only have a certain amount of energy every day, and we need to have, priorities. Even if you have a to-do list, it seems like endless. You need to prioritize. You need to look at that list and see, okay, so what is acceptable to me? What is really a priority that I really have to do? Like take the kids to school. Of course, that's pick up them from school. That's a priority. Eat 3 meals, maybe that's another priority. So and even if you have your own business, decide the things that are a priority to do on a daily basis or weekly basis. And I was saying before, delegate the ones that you don't enjoy doing, because you have to prioritize. You have to do the things that are really important for you to do and get them done, and leave the others, because there are things that are not any. For example, maybe your living room is a mess right now, but you are tired, you want to rest, you need rest. Okay, you can clean the living room tomorrow. You can allow yourself to rest now, because that's what your body needs, and that's what feminine energy is. And that leads me to the fourth and last tip, which is listening to yourself, listening to ourselves, and how you feel and your needs. Because so often when we have an endless list of things to do, we tend to not listening to our needs. We tend to put everything that we need to do and put others before us, and we don't listen. And what ends up is that you end up exhausted every single day. You end up tired, you end up exhausted, you end up resentful and frustrated, etc. Because that's your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is putting others ahead of you, putting others first and putting all the things that you need to do first. So you have to start listening to yourself, to how you feel, not in your head, because your head will tell you, no, it's not time to slow down, it's not time to rest, you have lots of things to do. That's masculine energy. When you drop from your head into your body, you start listening to how your body feels, and that's feminine energy. It's you start listening and honoring how you feel, your needs, and you start honoring them, you start following them. Okay, I have this living room to clean, my example that I was giving. I have this living room to clean, but I feel tired, I feel I need to rest now, I need to stop, I need to rest, I need to recharge, and just do it, and put your well-being first, because that's a habit, having to push yourself to continue doing things when you are exhausted, when you are tired. That's the habit you created, because you are living in fear mode. You are in fear that if you don't push yourself, things won't get done, something bad will happen, blah blah blah, etc. And that's just not true. That's just your it's your patterns, your templates that you have. It's fear-based. It's your habits that you have. Your nervous system gets activated and you start believing that is true, but it's really not. It's actually the opposite, because when you're listening to your needs, you are honoring yourself, you are telling yourself and the world that I matter, I have well-being comes first, and I have value, and how I feel is valuable, and I matter, and I'm putting myself first. And guess what? That's how the universe will treat you as well. It will treat you the way you treat yourself. So when you treat yourself better and you give yourself what you need, that's what you get from the universe. You'll start giving you what you need, and that's when your world starts to change, because money starts to appear consistently, opportunities start to appear, people that want to help you, they start to appear, etc., because you are putting yourself first. Because we're not going to win any medal for getting all things done. We don't want to win any medal. As a feminine energy, we're not competing to achieve something. That's masculine energy. We just basically just want to live our best life and enjoy our lives, right? So start honoring your needs. And I had ladies saying, but I don't even know what I need, I don't even know what I feel. Yes, that is a sign that you need really to slow down. There's a saying, how is it, there's a saying that if you don't need to meditate, meditate for 10 minutes. And if you no it's not like that. It's if you don't have time to meditate, oh my god wait a minute. If you have time to meditate, meditate for 10 minutes. If you don't have time to meditate, meditate for an hour. Exactly. Because that's what it is. It's just something that you are perceiving, that you don't have time. You have time to this, I don't have time for that, blah blah blah. And you do. You really do. Because that's the feminine, being in a feminine power is you creating the life you want. And it's not going to be given to you by anyone. If you want to live a slower and softer life, it's you have to create it. Don't wait for a rich man to appear to save you. All right, you are the owner of your life, and you have to create the life you want, and create not by actively pushing, etc., but create it by being this magnetic, amazing woman who attracts everything. Because when you put yourself first and your well-being first and live slower, you start to radiate this magnetic energy outside of you. Because you start to feel good. You start to feel really good. And when you start to feel really good, that's the energy you're putting outside, and that's the energy will come back to you. So it's time to do that. It's time to start listening to your needs. So if you need help in navigating all this, please get the book, Embody Your Sensual Feminine Energy. The book is in the description of this link. Also in the description of this link, it's a call, which is a group call to how to embody your feminine energy fast, because there's a simple way to embody your energy really fast. It really worked for me and worked for a lot of ladies that I work with. So the description, if you want to take that class, the description is also on the link. The description, the link is also in the description of this video. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't, because I have a lot more yummy content to come. And I wish you a very good day.